It is yet another perfect Saturday morning. Today we have one goal and one goal only, to finish painting this monstrous house. But got a little extra help this morning. Let's go. Up well before the sun is up this morning, leaving the house before the sun is up this morning, but you can tell it's gonna be a beautiful day. A little bit foggy this morning, but it is beautiful. What's up, buddy? Had a nice men's breakfast here this morning. Egg McMuffins on steroids with fresh stuff from the community garden. Beautiful thing. But now, we gotta get to work. Oh, and it was Brad's birthday too. Brad's birthday today. You got a birthday muffin. Well, I guess it still is Brad's birthday. It is yet another perfect Saturday morning. Today we have one goal and one goal only, to finish painting this monstrous house. But got a little extra help this morning. We got the lift secured to the ground. We have our two lift candidates here. Miss Kayla and birthday boy Brad are going to spend the day in the lift. You guys ready? You feel safe? Not yet. Just gonna be frank and say safety is not our normal primary concern at Living Water Church for Summer Reserve, but today with this, yeah, it's a little more of a concern. The rest of our crew is moving our ladder system to the back. So we're gonna have the ladder jack and the pick in the back here, and we're gonna begin painting the back garage wall here as well. So these guys are getting everything set up. I gotta run and grab the brushes and rollers, and we're gonna get to it today. Multitude of paint supplies. We have a couple other things that we need, so I'm gonna go and, well, we don't need, but would they be helpful? So I'm gonna run to Sherwin-Williams as well. Should be helpful to the cause today. Need to work on a paint shop sponsor for next year. You know, maybe Sherwin-Williams or Jordan's or Lowe's, or maybe someone wants to sponsor us with paint stuff next year. If we're ever gonna go bigger and better, we probably need a sprayer. We could use some more equipment. You know, we can always use more help. Plus, it's good exposure for these companies, you know? We got these guys already started on the back, working our way across. The lift is working wonderfully. They are at the peak, so that's good. That thing is a godsend. I don't know how we would be getting up there without it, but hey, making some progress today. Okay, I have one more thing to do, but we got these guys all set up. Kevin and Michael painting the front. Kayla and Brad are up on the high lift, and then we have another crew painting on the back, making some progress. I'm gonna set up a time lapse, and I'll be right back. I got asked to pray for the opening of the boat races down here, so that's my little detour for the day, but beautiful day for walking the park. So I have no idea how big this actually was. There is a whole pit here, and there might be 100 boats here. So by the time you're watching this, the boat races are probably over, but this is supposed to happen every year in Kittanning. I believe they've already booked the same weekend for next year, so you can plan the third week in August of 2020. You can come down and check out the boat races. We've got all kind of vendors down here. They're setting up a foam party. They're gonna have rides for kids. It's just a really neat little event for our city. Such nice people down here too. Almost everybody that's here is not from Kittanning, so this is maybe the biggest tourism event that we hold in the city, to be perfectly honest. Also met a really sweet lady from south of Washington, and so if you're watching, just know I remembered you, the people with the food truck, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you're getting to see this video, and thanks for subscribing, by the way. People just see the camera and then they ask me, you know, what are you doing with that thing? And so I get to tell everyone about the YouTube videos, and she was like, show me how to subscribe on my phone. So I got her my videos, and hopefully she's watching from all the way in Washington County. Oh my goodness, look at these guys go. We just got a little paint sprayer. Let's tell you a quick story here. So we started this morning, started with the rollers and brushes as usual, and Miss Connie said, you know what we really need? We need a paint sprayer. And so Connie went to Sherwin-Williams to rent one. What happened, Miss Connie?
Well, went down there to buy one actually, and decided that maybe we could rent one.
Yeah.
But Jared was so kind to be able to donate one to us for
Yeah.
Summer of Serve, and so shout out to Jared.
Yes.
Thank you, Jared. Now, do you see what you're doing to help out your community?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
It's a great thing. And so the part that Connie doesn't know is after I went to Sherwin-Williams, I literally, on my way back, I made a video in the car that said, we really need to get a paint company as a sponsor. And so here we are. Sherwin-Williams is our second sponsor of the day.
Thanks, Jared. Thanks, Sherwin-Williams.
Absolutely. That sprayer's working so fast, ran us right out of paint. So got to get some of that now. Thank you, Habitat. These guys are just finishing up that side of the scraping, get the other side, and then we'll take the sprayer up there. Todd and Kevin getting the paint ready, and man, he's already halfway done back here. That thing is fast. We're buying one next year, guaranteed. Just like to note for the record, there's one person up here that's working, and there's another one that seems to be texting on their phone. Seems to be a pattern with these two. It's like he thinks because it's his birthday, he just gets the day off or something. Great job, Kayla. While they're doing that, Kevin and I are gonna do the trim, and yeah, see how it turns out.
Team Kevin.
You can vote in the comments, hashtag Team Kevin or hashtag Team Andrew. Team Andrew. Okay, we're all done on the roof here, and now they're finishing up the first coat on this side here. The lift has been a godsend, and the sprayer probably just as important today. So it's my turn in the lift. Wish me luck. Here we go. You're tougher than me.
Elizabeth knows that too.
She's well aware. We're letting Brad drive. Probably a mistake.
There he goes. He's recording himself, and I'm recording him.
A lot better than a ladder. So this was almost as high as it goes. Brad's bringing me down now. It's a little jerky up this high. Fun times. This is the only way to destroy fear, you guys. You gotta face it. Back down to earth here. Thank you, Bradley. Happy birthday, friend. If y'all would just leave a happy birthday comment for Brad down there, he would appreciate it. Brad would also like it if you liked this video and if you subscribe to my channel. That would be the best birthday present he could get. Isn't that right, Brad?
Absolutely.
Liar!
Don't listen to her.
Terrible. So here's the final product. I think it's quite different than a few weeks ago. Here are just a couple little spots we're gonna come back and I think do tomorrow, just the tops in these windows, so they'll match the front and match the neighbor's house here. See how they did the top of their windows as well. I guess I could show you the up here. So we want to have those match up. We realized I did that wrong just a bit too late, and so the white paint is wet. We don't want to paint over it quite yet, so we're gonna come back tomorrow while we have the boom and fix that up. Got 2 coats of paint on the back as well. You guys might remember what that looked like a few weeks ago. They have the garage in the back. We see all the vines on there. We're gonna try to tear all those off today. Hopefully we can accomplish that. Also, we'd like to paint that eventually. I don't know if it's gonna happen in the scope of this summer. We're gonna try. So overall, a lot of really great change here. The neighbor's definitely happy. The homeowner seems to be happy. We're happy. Just one more piece of the puzzle in trying to improve our city. So today was a fantastic example for me of what it looks like for a community to come together. Now we could certainly use a couple more volunteers, so if you're interested, next week is the last week of Summer of Surf for this year. We'd love to have you. But look at all the entities that made this thing happen today. We have Walker and Walker Equipment. Huge shout out to them for the lift. The lift was absolutely essential to what we were doing today. Huge shout out to Sherwin-Williams, who donated the paint sprayer for us today. That turned out to be a very instrumental tool for us. Absolutely incredible addition. Thirdly, Habitat for Humanity, donating paint to us all summer, and we will compensate them a little bit for the paint when it comes right down to it at the end of the year, but to have free 5-gallon paints available at our will is pretty amazing. You add all those things together and you end up with several $1,000s of value being poured into one house and helping one family right here in the greatest city in the world, and I think that's awesome. I think that's what community is all about. We come together, we help each other, we serve each other. I truly believe that that's what God intends, and that's what we should all be striving for. And so it's an amazing, amazing thing to be part of. Can't wait to see what next week brings. Finishing up Summer of Serve for 2019. It's been an incredible year so far, and we got one more great week left. So I bet you thought the video was over. I bet you thought we were all done, didn't you? Well, I got home, and I hate leaving a project unfinished. And you know what? The rest of the Summer of Surf crew, they hate that too. We're finishing it tonight. Just finished just before 8 o'clock. That puts us at 8 to 8, but the project is done. I think it looks wonderful. We fixed my mistake up here, and then we fixed my mistake at the top of every window. House looks uniform. Looks like the neighbor's house. Got a nice match. Huge shout out to my wife, who has had the kids all day now. She let me come back out tonight, but it was only on one condition. Thanks for being awesome.